Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Nurul Ain Shatira Najwa binti Abduraza, and I will be your moderator today for forum discussion. We have three amazing panelists here for discuss issue about plastic bag are still practical or should we fully switch to reusable bag. I'm really excited to know more about the issue. Could you please introduce yourself, guys?
Hi, my name is Yasmin Nabila binti Muhammad Khairul Azhar. I will be a panel one.
My name is Muhammad Adam Muhammad Ali. I am as a pioneer too.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Hazim Afan bin Abdul Halim. I will be panel 3.
Thank you for your Thank you for your all introduction. Let's get into the issue. Could you explain to me, is it reusable bags are still practical nowadays than the plastic bags?
In my opinion, we should fully switch to reusable bags. Reusable bags also have a large space which can save on bag usage. Reusable bags can be used for everything because they are very strong and do not easily tear like plastic bags. This allows users to use the bags many times. For example, people can use the reusable bags anywhere, like go to groceries for every month.
Could you please elaborate about that?
Um, Reusable bags are important to our life to protect the environment. Sometimes people use too many plastic bags until until leading to plastic waste. When the use of plastic is reduced, pollution in rivers and seas will also disease, which has can reduce a negative impact on marine life. For example, reusable bags can benefit everyone's well-being.
Thank you for sharing that. Now, I'm curious about plastic bags. Can't you tell us about what are the pros of using plastic bags?
In my opinion, while the environmental impact of plastic is a major concern, we must objectively look at why this material become a global standard in the first place. From a purely functional and economic standpoint, plastic bag offer several undeniable advantages. First, let's talk about the resources efficiency. From a manufacturing perspective, plastic bag actually require significantly less energy and water to produce compared to paper or cotton bag. Because they are so lightweight, their carbon footprint during transportation is incredibly low. You can fit millions of plastic bags in a single shipping container, which means fewer trucks on the road and lower fuel consumption compared to bulky reusable alternative.
Thank you for the information. Now, can the use of reusable bags significantly reduce pollution?
Yes, in my opinion, reusable bag can significantly reduce pollution, especially when it becomes common habit in society. Plastic bags are usually used for a very short time, sometimes only for a few minutes, but they can remain in the environment for hundreds of years. When people choose reusable bag, the demand single-use plastic bag decreases. This means fewer plastic bags are produced, distributed, and eventually thrown away. As a result, le- less plastic waste end up in landfill, drains, river, and ocean.
In what ways reusable bags help reduce environmental pollution?
In my opinion, reusable bags help reduce environmental pollution in several ways. They lower plastic waste by replacing single-use bags that often end up in landfills, river, and ocean. This protect will from ingesting or getting trapped in plastic. Reusable bag also reduce carbon emission since fewer plastic bags need to be produced, which save energy and fossil fuels. Additionally, they prevent microplastic contamination in soil and water, encourage more sustainable habits among people.
Okay, thank you for sharing the ways of reduce environmental pollution. So now, do you think plastic bag affect the environment and marine life?
When we talk about the plastic bag, we are not just talking about litter. We are talking about the silent killer of our environment. In the ocean, plastic bags are the most terrifying threat of marine life. Uh, Turtle cannot tell the difference between a floating plastic bag and the jellyfish that are in man food. When swallowed, this plastic clog the digestive system, causing the animal to feel full when in fact they are slowly starving to death. Not only that, well, dolphin often get entangled in this plastic waste, which restrict their movement and prevent them from coming to the surface to breathe. But the problem doesn't stop here. Plastic never truly disappear from the face of the earth. It simply breaks down into billions of tiny particle called microplastic. These toxic particle now fill our ocean, ingested by fish, and eventually enter the human food chains, meaning what we know into the sea and up our own dinner plate.
Thank you all panelists to sharing that. So I'm here to conclude that plastic bag and reusable bag has pros and cons, such as uh, pollution and to effect to marine life. So thank you for all panelists here for sharing and give some information about plastic bags are still practical or should we fully switch to reusable bag. Thank you and having a great day.
You.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Berapa
Macam
minit lagi
Okay,
tu?
ke weh? Macam